All right, good morning, everybody. Probably got to get started here. All right, vocab lesson 4 is due last night. It's been checked, and we'll go over that in a few minutes of class here. Don't forget grammar lesson 8 is due tonight. No, dreams and aspirations. I'm going to hold off on talking about the Dunbar poem because there's been a little bit of mix up about that. So let's go over the vocab first, and then we'll come back to that. Okay. So if you guys can get your vocab books out if you have them handy. A little participation here. The regular schedule would be vocab creative usage is due Monday night. Since that next day is a day off, we'll put it off a day and I'll say it's due Tuesday night. Okay, and I'll put that up eventually. We'll have a vocab test at the end of next week as usual. Ashley in. Okay, number 1. Somebody want to tell us what you filled in those blanks? Anybody? Go to Alex. Go ahead.
Blight,
Yeah.
follow, denizens, enticed, elude.
Good. You even pronounced them all correctly. Nice job. Blight, fallow, denizens, enticed, and elude. Second one. Somebody else? Yeah, Roman?
Gambit.
Yep.
Fallacy.
Fealty. Yep.
Laggard, gratify, and obsequity.
Obsequies. Yeah, you get them all right. Gambit, fealty, laggard, gratify, and obsequies. Good job. All right, sentence completion. Any of those that anybody would like to share. Number 3, number 10, number 8, whichever. Izzy.
Number 1, I
Yeah.
put giving them a pie.
If I gave them what?
By giving them a pie.
Oh, a pie. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Ella, another one? Go.
So for number 6, I put many denizens of the beach community like to host a cleanup day every month.
Okay, makes sense. Anybody else? Kaylee?
For number 4, I put Tim tried to elude the mosquitoes by going to a different spot.
Okay, good. Like escape or avoid. Anybody else? Okay, moving right along then. I'll just kind of go through the answers on the roots. So number 1, polychromatic would mean having many colors. B, monochromatic means having one color, or some people use that to just kind of describe things that are black and white. C, a polygon is a shape with many sides. Polymorphic. D is having many forms. E, monorail is a train that uses a single rail. And monosyllabic just means having one syllable. Someone who speaks in a high pitch, or excuse me, a single pitch, like a really, really, really boring teacher, I hope I don't sound like this, is monotone, right? And then doing one thing, just the root there, might become monotonous after a few hours. Some other words are polyurethane, polynomial, polymer, a lot of words from science classes and math classes, metamorphosis, morphine, anthropomorphic, things like that. Inferences, anybody have an inference they could share? All right, good enough, moving on. So, back to screen share for a sec here. All right, so I'm not going to try to totally figure it out, but one way or another, there's a little bit of miscommunication about the work we wanted to do in the Dunbar poem. And part of that was we didn't do live session yesterday, and then I put up the assignment kind of late. So there were a large enough number of people who I think didn't see that, didn't turn in, that I'm going to put off checking that. So if you already did it, then great, you have most of your work done. If you did not, then catch up on that, okay? Because what I really wanted to see, and what I did have, to show you I'm being flexible here, what I did have in the agenda yesterday, please complete the Sync TV, analyze the discussion chart, copy it to Google Doc, where you should already have your notes from the intro, and then you're supposed to have completed annotations on the poem also according to the annotation guide, okay? So if you got all that done, then great. I'm adding one thing to that today. If you don't, then catch up, as well as doing what I'm asking you to do today, okay? All right, so due date for the above material and the think questions is now tonight. Okay, and then I thought I'd give some options on how to work in live sessions today. And this will maybe show me how much you guys want to do this or not, because I heard there were some strange situations. We tried to do breakout rooms last time. If you are behind, you probably ought to catch up. If you're not behind and you would like to work in some breakout rooms, then you can stay here and I'll put you in 1 or 2 breakout rooms and you guys can start working on the think questions together. If you'd rather work on the think questions on your own, then you can leave and you can go do that, just with the understanding that those need to be finished by tonight. Okay. I haven't decided whether I'm going to add it to the current post. No, I'll have to make a separate post because I already have a current post going. Okay, so I'll make an additional post about the think questions. No, I don't need to have a post because you do it all in Study Sync, right? Okay, so there'll be a progress book grade, but there will not be an additional post. All right, does that all make sense now? Are we all good? Okay, so at this point, if you want to work on your own, then you may leave. And if that's everybody, then that's fine. Okay, so we're not doing breakout rooms, I guess. Lauren is not on the screen right now. Were you hoping for a group, Roman? Tell you what, Lauren is the only other person. If you want to get in touch with her and work together, or anybody else, go ahead. But I guess I'll go ahead and end this because she's not there and there's nobody else here. So I won't put her on the spot. Okay. See you, man. Thanks.